Did you know 80% of homeowners crave custom built-ins but think they're out of budget? Here's the truth. You can achieve that high-end architectural look with basic flat-pack furniture and a few strategic techniques. I'm Josh, and in this guide, I'll walk you through transforming mass-produced cabinets into stunning built-in feature pieces. From precise measuring to flawless finishing. Let's start with measurement. Grab your laser level and tape measure. First, find the highest point on your floor because no floor is perfectly level. Measure from that spot up to the ceiling in each corner. Write down every number. These baseline measurements become your reference points for the entire installation. Now place your laser level on a tripod. Turn it on and let it project a level line across the wall. This line is your ceiling reference, the visual anchor that ensures everything sits straight and true. Watch that bright red beam trace across the surface. That's precision right there. For each flat pack unit, measure the height and width of the opening. Transfer those measurements to the wall with a pencil, marking the exact position for each piece. Be generous with detail. Every millimeter matters when you're chasing that custom built-in aesthetic. Use the laser level to draw horizontal lines showing where the top and bottom of each unit should sit. Mark vertical lines too, indicating where each side will align. Step back and look at your layout. You should see the silhouette of your future built-in emerge from the marks. Check measurements twice. Small errors become big gaps later. The goal is a floor-to-ceiling fit with no visible seams. When all marks are set and verified, locate studs with a detector and drive heavy-duty anchors into them for a rock-solid flush mount. Now it's time to anchor everything in place. Grab your stud detector and run it across the wall where your layout lines are. The device beeps when it finds a stud. Mark each one. These wooden beams behind the drywall are your anchor points, the structural backbone that holds your built-in securely for years. Pre-drill pilot holes through the back panel of each flat pack unit, then straight into the studs. Use heavy-duty anchors rated for the weight of your furniture. Drive the anchors in until they're flush with the surface. Feel that resistance. That's your furniture becoming part of the wall. Now align each unit with your layout lines. Drive 3-inch wood screws through the back panel and deep into the studs. 2 anchors per unit minimum, 3 for extra security. Check that the unit sits perfectly flush against the wall with no gaps behind. This rock-solid connection prevents any shifting over time. Your built-in will feel permanent, not temporary. It becomes part of the architecture, not just furniture sitting in front of it. Now let's add the crown molding that transforms these units into true built-ins. Measure the top edge of each cabinet, then cut your molding at a 45-degree angle using a miter saw. This angle creates a perfect corner joint when 2 pieces meet. Dry fit the cuts first, slide the molding into place and check for gaps. If you see any spaces, a thin bead of painter's caulk fills them invisibly. Secure the molding with finishing nails, driving them into the cabinet frame rather than the drywall. The key is consistent pressure. Tap each nail just below the surface, then fill the holes with spackle. Work your way around every unit, matching the angle at each corner. The molding bridges the gap between cabinet and ceiling, creating that custom built-in silhouette. It catches the light differently. It changes the whole feel of the room. Now the real transformation begins. Apply a high-adhesion bonding primer formulated specifically for laminate surfaces. This specialized coat grips the slick factory finish and creates a paint-ready foundation. Shake the can vigorously for a full minute. Pour the primer into a paint tray. Load a quality foam roller, then roll off the excess on the tray's textured edge. Start at the top of each cabinet and work downward using long, even strokes. The foam roller leaves a smooth, factory-style finish without brush marks. Watch that white primer coat transform the dated laminate into a blank canvas. 2 thin coats, letting each dry completely before the next. Patience here pays off in the finish. While the primer cures, swap out the builder-grade hardware for brushed brass knobs or pulls. This small change elevates the entire piece. The warm gold catches the light, adding that touch of luxury that separates flat pack from custom. Once the final coat is dry, inspect the surface under bright light. Any imperfections get a quick sand with fine grit paper, then a light wipe down. Your laminate is now prepped for a flawless top coat that will last for years. The surface feels different now. Grippy, ready, transformed. Final shot. Floor-to-ceiling library wall glowing in warm light. Brushed brass catching the sun. Crown molding vanishing into the ceiling. Smooth paint reflecting the room. Books line the shelves. The lighting hits just right. This is what custom built-ins look like. But you built this yourself from flat pack basics. You measured, secured, crowned, painted. Now your space is transformed.